I'm just. Oh.
We missed the cue. haven't we?
Hi everybody, how you doing? Hope you're well. It's Joe here from the Funnyfarm Podcast. Today we've got just the three of us again. So it's me, Joe, we've got Chris, and we've got, as always, Charlie. And I said that slow because we're going to do something with his name again. And
cover that spot up on his head.
And if anybody's wondering why I'm absolutely red in the face at the minute, it's not because I've got high blood pressure. It's because this tablecloth, it's still Christmas-y here. So the tablecloth's red. So it's just reflecting back on my face. So bear with it.
I was going to say, just looking at it, I look like Casper the Friendly Ghost, pale as anything. We've got high blood pressure Joe, and we've got Charlie, the 50-year-old man suffering with fucking acne.
You know what? I live by these. They're called the marshes, and they introduced a load of mozzies there, like years ago, to feed the wildlife and to attract wildlife into the area. This is my theory, anyway. I might be wrong. Anyway, a bit of rain, a bit of damp weather, whatever, and they all come out and start eating it, and I'm terrible. I get battered by them. Battered. It's terrible.
I mean, it's weird in December, though.
I know, yeah, they just hang around all the time. They're darties around here, don't they? They all want to be scousers, don't they?
You're in Chester, mate. They've probably got cravats on.
Can I have a nibble, please?
I'm hoping by the time that this episode goes out that the Chester one's out. I don't know if it is yet, but if it is, great. We all went to Chester a few weeks ago now, wasn't it? But we all met up and to see the wonderful sights of Chester. But check that episode out because I'm not going to go into it right now, but it is absolutely fantastic. Is that going on here, Chris, or is it Patreon?
No, it'd be public episode, that one. Yeah, public episode. We chatted about it a bit last week on the pod, like Flat Earth Man and boat rides, and it was an absolutely car park fiascos. Yeah, it was great. What a great day. Yeah, but you got to watch it. You got to get on and watch it, guys. It's going to be good. It may well be out now.
And today I just thought, instead of saying how's your week been, seeing as well, the time of recording today is the 29th of December.
Yeah.
So this is the last time we're going to meet this year.
Yeah.
So instead of doing a how your week's been, I'm going to say, guys, how's your year's been?
Yeah.
You know what? I've had the fucking weirdest year ever.
Yeah.
Honestly, I have had the weirdest year. I wouldn't have thought I'd be sat here this year. Well, doing this podcast. That's a mad one.
Yeah.
But like just basically what's gone on in my life, and I can't really go into it too much. Nothing bad, but it's just been like, I mean, you guys know what's gone on, but I just thought, even like last Christmas, there'd be no way that I'd be in the position that I'm in now. No. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. And I'm sorry I can't give too much away, but it's family stuff. But it's mad. Absolutely mad. It's great, but it's mad.
Yeah. Charlie's finally been given the full all clear for his gender reassignment surgery. So he's going to get some hair.
We had to find a doctor who was qualified enough to handle my schlong.
There weren't a hoist in Chester that would take the weight, so he had to go worldwide on it. Oh, brilliant! But the main thing,
come all the way from Wuhan.
COVID cock.
I was going to say that. Isn't that where COVID started?
Oh dear. The anaesthetic, you have to bite the head off a bat like Ozzy Osbourne did back in the day, and that's it, you're in. But the main thing about it is you'll get some hair, mate.
I might do, yeah. But I've already got the breasts.
Yeah, me as well. Loving it. This jumper's miles too big for me. That's a good thing that's happened this year for me.
My year has been great. Work-wise, it's just been steady. Everything's been steady. Everything's been ticking along. Massive shake-up in my family life. And then just doing this pod. Brilliant, and I love it. And I've missed it the last week. We never did anything on Friday. And I've really missed it. And I didn't even know I had this creative side to me doing these features and these little things and all that. It's just shown another side of me, which I didn't. I mean, we only started it, didn't we, at the beginning of November? And it's been mad. It's been brilliant. It's been mad. So yeah, I've had a good year.
Good.
Reflecting on it, I've had a good year. Being shit in town, it's not always going to be good, but you have your ups and downs, don't you? Like anything.
Of course you do. I mean, what about you, Chris?
It's been a good year for me as well. Yeah, I mean, I've kind of obviously my recruitment business is doing good. That's paying the bills and everything's going well with that. I've done over 100 gigs this year on the comedy circuit, and I'm starting to make some real movement on that front, getting some opening rooms and closing rooms, so it's like it's gone quick. I think because I'd done it for years before, it's kind of accelerated that. Health wise, it's been a bit up and down this year, really, because I was in full remission from diabetes. The last check I had, I'm back in the diabetic range, so that's a bit of a shitter, but I had my results for my liver tests and everything, and that's just been exactly the same ever since I got diagnosed, which is kind of, well, it's good. I get a letter saying that my liver's stable, but then it's almost like, well, I've not really been diagnosed with anything.
Can I just add in there, because that means you're going to be doing another 2026 poster.
A what?
Yeah.
Oh, poster boy.
Fatty liver, after all.
Yeah. That was
that's what it is, really, isn't it?
That's it, mate. That's my main income. I get residuals off my posters for being the poster boy for Fatty Liver, and also a calendar this year. So that's good. They're on about doing a book deal. To be honest with you, just my life as a yo-yo diabetic. You get yo-yo dieters, don't you? Like they're fucking fat and then they're thin and then they're fat and then they're thin and then they're fat. Well, I'm diabetic, then I'm not diabetic, then I'm diabetic, then I'm not diabetic, then my liver's all right, then I'm not all right. It's like, fucking hell, what the hell's going on? But yeah, it's been a cracking year. Honestly, like my aim for 2026 is to fully kind of. I'm not saying I won't do recruitment anymore or anything like that. That's probably always going to be there for a good long while. But my main aim is to move over to kind of the entertainment industry, doing the comedy, acting, and podcasting. That's where I want to be in sort of towards the end of 2026. And I think it's all moving in the right trajectory. I mean, if we just look at like the podcast for just a second, like some of the off the top of my head kind of stats that I've been looking at all over Christmas when I got bored with my mum and dad. Like we're now like on average we're over 100,000 views. I think it's 120,000 views over a 28-day period. We've only been doing this for not quite a month and a half. So I think we've got 150,000 or something, 160,000 total views. We've got over 300 hours people watching our faces over the last month and a half, which is pretty phenomenal. We've gone from 0 to 109, 110 subscribers on YouTube, which over Christmas I think we've added 10. Just over the Christmas period, we've not stopped putting content out. So yeah, the podcast, and then obviously Charlie will probably go into like the Facebook side of things with what we've got on that front. But it's growing, and it means people are finding us useful. Funny thing happened on Christmas Eve, so I went to meet the lads at my old school pals, and Jono came in, and he didn't say hello first. He just went, "You're going to get fucking cancelled, you are, mate." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he goes, Donald Trump. And some kind of comment about the shooting incident. Yeah, which is out. I think that's in the episode that went live on Christmas Eve. But yeah, it's a flippant comment, and there's no way I'm going to get cancelled in the UK because the UK comedy scene's very left wing, not right wing, so we're all right. But yeah, it was fun.
You've also got an episode after that where we all come back and say about what that episode's about. So
yeah,
he hasn't seen that yet, has
he? So yeah, I'm getting cancelled in 2026. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, it's been a good year, and yeah, just I mean, it's ups and downs, isn't it? It's like, the whole Christmas period, it kind of bookends the year, doesn't it? But what about you, Joe?
Me? Well, before getting to mine, also with a pod as well, we've got guests coming on it as well, haven't we now?
Yeah.
Like Kimmy's been on it. That other lad what's his name?
James is going to be put.
James, yeah.
So if you want to see James's episode, it's a good episode, but it's going to be a Patreon only episode. Some of the stuff we talked about on there, we won't put out public because it's quite open and honest about suicide, self-harm. And he tells a few of his jokes that have been published in the Viz, which really they're good jokes, but they're not really for public consumption. I think some people would take umbrage to them. So that's going to be a Patreon episode. So you need to go and sign up at patreon.com/funnyfarmpod to get that episode. That's going to go out this Friday. So that'll be before this episode goes out, that'll be live on Friday on the Patreon. So when you watch this, you'll be able to go straight over, subscribe, £3, buy us a coffee for the month, and we'll have to share it, obviously.
Are we just going to keep that coffee all month, though?
Yeah, we're going to, just a little sip a day, Joe. Come on. Control yourself. You can't have one a day. Hey, are you coming round tomorrow, Joe, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Latte. I love my latte from Joe on
a make it last a month, though.
Yeah. And I bet it's more than £3 and all, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it is. It's £3.60.
Yeah. I've got another guest lined up. I'm not sure when he'll come on, but he's a comedian, but he's set up part of setting up Grams in Birmingham, I believe it is, which is it's not like an Amsterdam thing, but it's like a medicinal cannabis kind of. It's a place where people who use medicinal cannabis legally, and they've set up like a room. It's got like a youth club for blokes. I think it's quite cool. I've not been over yet, but I will do. So he's going to come on and talk about that and some of the issues that he's had in his life and whatnot. And then we've got, hopefully, I'm going to get John Joe on, the ex-pro boxer. So the new year we're going to we will get loads and loads of guests on, and yeah. So hopefully you'll join us on that, and yeah, it should be quite good fun.
Yeah, and I've got on my side, I know there's at least 4, one of them being Brad Knight. He's determined to come on it, so I'm putting it out here now, Brad. You are coming on it. We just need to get a date sorted for you. And then there's another lad that I know. He's the nephew of a guy I teach, and he's actually hitting his 2nd year fully sober, and he's absolutely smashing life. So you're definitely coming on it, mate. And then obviously still need to get a date for Liam and his walking for mental health, so he'll be on it as well. Obviously, the reason being we haven't had these people on at the minute is because we have just only really started up, haven't we?
Yeah.
And we've got to find our feet with it. And I know that a lot of people are like, yeah, you said that I could come on it and stuff like that, and it's been ages. And yeah, guys, you will be on it. Trust me. Like like we say, we've had Kimmy on it now, we've had James on it, and we just needed to tread the water. But obviously, we are gonna start to get more and more of you on it, and it's just gonna grow exponentially. What's the term?
Yeah, exponentially. Yeah, I think
Exponentially. That's it. Yeah, quite good for me. That. Hey, yes. So it is gonna grow, and yeah, we can't wait to have you on. Right, going into my year then.
Oh, sorry, just to bookend that bit. Sorry, Joe. I think it's worth just noting on that piece that like we would love to literally meet up every day, do a pod every single day, put loads of content out there, loads of different stuff. I've got loads of different ideas for other bits that we can do. But what you have to remember is that we all run our own businesses. We've all got families. There's a lot of stuff that we have to do outside of this, and I think like I've been feeling a bit depressed the last day or two, and I've been really looking forward to this. I know that we've got similar thoughts around that. We're going to talk about Christmas in general in a bit, but yeah, it's like you have to realise that we want to get you on. We want to get our guests on. We want to provide as much knowledge, chat, laughs about mental health and about everything that we're doing. But yeah, just bear with us. All this stuff will happen. But yeah, it's just going to take us a little bit of time because we've got to circumnavigate the world of business and family as well. So yeah. Anyway, Joe, sorry.
No, you're right. I was going to say, so my year's been brilliant. Started a bit ropey. So the year before, I quit drinking completely and I stuck to it and I got myself in great shape. And as soon as New Year's Eve came in, I started drinking again. And all of January, it was quite heavy, actually, to be fair with you. And then in February, I started to get back to normality a bit. I went to Poland, never been there, got taken with work. Great treat, and yeah, it was good fun. I mean, I could do a whole episode on Poland for you, but I think we'll save that for when Brad's on.
We'll save that for when the comes on.
Yeah. I started, but there is some bit. Just to let everybody know, I've jotted all this down, so bear with me. In February, my boiler broke.
Oh no!
And I'll never forget that bit. That was evil. Because can you remember February? It was absolutely freezing this year. Like, I know it seems ages ago, but it was like, I don't think it got above 1 degree outside at any point in that month. And my boiler wasn't working, and I was so grouchy, and I didn't want to do anything. But then in March, I got back in the gym. I started decorating my music tuition room. That was going well. Did St. Patrick gig. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. In January, I did my first ever stand-up gig at Spitfire. Can you remember that? Chris?
Yes, mate. It was good.
Yeah, that was good. So that's something to tick off. Getting into comedy that way. And then in March, I helped Will and Sarah, my brother and his missus, move out of their house. April, we were going to go and record this demo, me and Lee, at this studio, which is a really nice studio. But the guy never, ever, ever let us back, and I have no idea why. I don't know what we did wrong at all, but whatever, that never happened. And then May. Oh, May were just bank holidays, wasn't it?
Yeah, always is, mate.
It
Always
was
is.
full of them. And I remember because we had Easter, thinking about it, Easter was late, wasn't it? It was like very end of April. So I think we went on that bar from doing Easter bank holiday, and it was absolute chock around. And then May, we never got a breather either because there was just bank holiday after bank holiday after bank holiday. And I remember being absolutely knackered then as well. So yeah, I don't think I really did that much in May.
I wish I'd have prepped this.
What are you up to? Yeah, we're halfway through the year.
You got like a memory like a fucking elephant. You have, mate. I can't remember what I did last night, let alone like in May.
He's got it from his journal. He started writing journals, didn't he, when he was in private?
I know. Well,
when he was in prison,
did you say?
When he was in private school.
Daddy picked me up in the chopper. We got the old Wellington boots out and had a jolly old time of it.
Yeah, in June, I found a rain beetle in my sink on the 1st of June, right? And it scared me and Ellen to absolute death because I've never seen one, right? And I was like, what on earth is this in the sink? And have you ever watched Alien?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking it was gonna like come at like proper blow up into this. Anyway, it didn't.
I thought it was going to blow up into a massive alien. Like they've come to take over. The aliens have like gone, fuck it. We're going to have him, mate, because his boiler's broke. He's freezing cold. We're gonna beam down this little beetle. It's going to come alive like Alien, and fucking Ripley's not going to be there to help him out. We're going to take him up in the fucking spaceship and get some boiler improvement advice.
And it's one of those inflatable ones.
Yeah. Wacky waving arm alien.
That's Charlie showing his new tits off.
Yeah. If anybody's listening to this.
I started going walking again. Like just general. Me and Helen started going down to. I know Charlie. There's American Adventure. It's not that far from me. What used to be American Adventure, should I say. So we used to go around there. We did this for a week, every night. Obviously not the ones that were working the bar on, but like every night we just used to start getting back into walking. But the real reason being is because of August, but I'll tell you about that. Bear with me.
A few months off that.
It's coming up. But I remember also in June, and I remember this, not this written down, that we had Brad put a charity football match on down at Ilkeston Town. Now it was amazing, and he did fantastic because it was all to raise money for charity, and so many people got behind and supported it, and I can't obviously not that. And everybody came to the bar after and had a drink there, and we had a great night, fantastic. Everybody did, apart from me, Corey, and any staff that were on, because the clean-up, right, at the end of that night was absolutely diabolical. I remember it was just like it looked like a river inside that bar because of how many glasses were broken and stuff. But, you know, you do your job, don't you?
Yeah.
But then every cloud has a silver lining, because the day after, I won the jackpot at bingo at Cat and Fiddle.
How much was that?
Yeah. How much was that, Joe?
320 quid.
Bingo.
That fixed his boiler.
And then July, I got a new guitar.
Oh.
But it wasn't very good.
Don't you get a new one most months?
Yeah, but it wasn't very good. So, I mean, I have written down, I got the Ibanez in March.
E-string.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a good story to the Ibanez, though, isn't there?
Yeah, there is actually. Very good story to that.
Nice guitar, that.
Yeah, so basically that Ibanez it's by a group called J Craft that well, they're like top end, top notch, prestige sort of like guitar works, and yeah, I kind of got given that, so you know, it's just unbelievable moment. I've still got it. If anybody wants to buy it, you can.
It will be quite expensive, though.
Yeah, I've just lost my lid out. Oh, well, don't
just remember for next year's December rundown, mate, that you lost your lid.
Yeah, that's it. So I'll mark that one down there. Oh yeah. Also in July, I got my first B £1 coin. Has anybody else got a B £1 coin yet?
I don't know. No? I'm not sure.
You ever seen a B £1 coin?
I don't think I've had any pound.
Have you still got it?
It's very, very, very nice coin. And then I started my Facebook stories. So this is where I'm getting to with this, with the podcast thing. Somebody I know started putting stories on, and they were just ridiculously serious. Like, it'd be like, I wake up every morning, I grab myself a glass of water, and I sit and meditate for 30 minutes, and I think about how my day's going to plan out. I cook myself a healthy breakfast, and, you know, all that bollocks.
They're getting an ice bath.
Yeah. So I thought, I'm going to do this. So I literally just went straight on and started grooming my cat. That was the first video. Start the morning by grooming the cat. And then I went, and I'd not been to the gym for a bit. And so my next one was, I went, also, I like to keep myself in good health. And I says, and the best way to do this is by coming to the gym every single day. I said, so here's a guy that ain't going to be surprised to see me. And then I turned the camera around, and Mick, who owns the gym, he went, wow, Joe, I've not seen you in ages. Where have you been? You know, like, I know, and obviously you get these people who are like, they have not got a sense of humour. So they put back, well, you clearly haven't gone to the gym every day, Joe, because he's just said that. And I'm like, yeah, that's the joke.
The point,
you know, that's what it's about. I'm literally taking the mick with all of what I'm doing. And then it was just like, you know, I like to eat healthy, and I went to the supermarket, and I've got like loads of like, you know, all this fresh fruit and veg and all that and everything. And then at the end of it, I just literally just get like a ready meal and just like whack it straight through, you know, just joking about stuff like that. But yeah, the stories went really well, and I still do them. I need to do a lot more this year. Well, next year. But yeah, it's been it's helped me mentally doing them, because at first I did get a lot of hate, and I didn't think I would. And I've had to combat that on my own, because obviously that is my own thing. And what it is, it's people that they know me, but they don't want me to ever succeed in anything. And I know this sounds really weird, but there are people in your life that are jealous by what it is that you've got as a person.
Mm-hmm.
And in me, it is just every day there's something weird and wonderful happens to me. I don't know why it does. It just naturally does. I can literally walk down to the bottom of my road, and I can guarantee you now, something that you would never think in your life would ever happen will happen to me. And then when I go and explain that, people instantly think that you're lying. So I thought, I'm going to do these Facebook stories and show people that I'm not lying, that this crap actually happens. You know what I mean? So it started off with people like, why are you lying about this? Why are you lying about that? Why are you doing it? And now they're like, oh no, it genuinely does happen to him. And they've completely gone from a Facebook. Because the thing is, they feel an idiot because they know that it's true and they just couldn't believe that it would be true. So, yeah, that's why I carry on doing them, because it makes me happy. And also, I can look back on the day and think, I've done all this today, as opposed to getting up at 4 in the afternoon, hanging out your arse. You know what I mean?
Can I just make a quick suggestion, though, Joe? Don't upload a video of you grooming your cat first thing of the morning.
Yeah.
Terrible things going through my head. Sorry.
I think it's worth saying that I think it's worth saying we've like had conversations about people who will just literally, you know, you've got two different types of people, haven't you? You've got people who are like willing to put themselves out there and you know, share experience, try and have a laugh, and this, that, and the other. And then you've got the others who like look at it and they're just trying to find some kind of fault with it. We got a comment on one of the videos the other day. I can't remember which one it was, but this guy.
I'm going to bring it up. Is that the one about the AI?
No.
Oh, right.
It was a guy who he just put a comment and it was like, riveting stuff, this guy's exclamation.
I saw that one.
And I just went back and said, oh, thanks ever so much, mate. Thanks for commenting. Because quite clearly he was being a sarcastic prick. But, you know, and at the end of the day, mate, I mean, it might not be riveting to you, but it might help somebody else. I can't remember which video it was on now. And like, you know, people who, using Joe as a specific example, people who know Joe know that he's a decent guy and he does he works hard, he loves his family, and you know, but these people, I suppose, don't know that, do they? And they just kind of think, well, he's grooming his cat, I'm going to take the piss, like Charlie just did. Yeah. But it is, and you know,
that's a joke.
Yeah,
but you do get these actual haters that are just like, looks amazing. What's the point in this? And you just go to yourself, you're not on my wavelength, mate. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You don't find this funny. I do. Yeah. Right? It's like the same with comedy, isn't it? Like, some people can't stand Ricky Gervais. My dad can't, right?
Yeah. I can't.
I love him.
I love him.
Love him.
But it's subjective, isn't it? That's the thing. And it's like the same with what I'm doing with my stories. It's not for everybody, right? Some people find it hilarious. Some people find it really irritating.
Yeah.
And then people that find it really irritating, I put a video out and it says, look, you don't have to watch these.
Scroll
this
on.
Is my own Facebook.
Scroll past, isn't it? Scroll past.
If you this is what.
Or comment and push the algorithm and make more people see it.
If you want to take the time for us to get even more inside your head, leave a message. It's great, but it's as Chris said, it's pushing our algorithm up.
Yeah.
Scroll past. Or if you're not going to scroll past, leave us a comment. We'd rather have a comment off here, actually. So don't scroll past. I was talking bollocks. Leave us a comment.
Charlie, can I just say, is your microphone turned right up? Are you struggling to hear Charlie, or is it just me?
No, I've got him clear.
Right, that's all right.
You always have this problem, Chris.
Mine's,
to be honest, Charlie,
I can hear Joe perfectly well. It's just sometimes you're a little bit distant, mate. That's all.
When I go round, Charlie, to edit, Charlie, you can't hear you sometimes. But no, but back to the Facebook story bit. I'm going on my own Facebook story here. I'm not going on like the pod one. I'm saying like on my own channel, on my own Facebook. It's mine. It's me. It's my personality. It's what I do. You know, you've got to think of it on that level, haven't you? Like, it's an adaptation of the person that you are. So all you're doing is expressing you through your own Facebook. If I start putting on there stuff that isn't relevant to me or stuff that isn't me, that isn't me then, is it?
That's fiction, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's better.
So it's like,
yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot better, actually. I can hear you. You're louder than Chris now, am I?
Yeah.
Turn it down.
I can turn him down from here if you like. Mute him.
No, I'm probably going to just cut out last bit though, because that did not make sense. Because I'm absolutely shattered. But I'm trying to think.
No, honestly, it did make sense, because if you're not being yourself, you're coming on this podcast or you're doing those little videos of you to show the real you, and that's how you are. You haven't sort of like headlined, have your fiction. It's you, it's real, it's your memoir in effect, isn't it?
Yeah, and to me, it's like a diary. It's just instead of writing stuff down that happened in the day, I'll just show the world.
Private school.
That's what I think. But yeah, so the Facebook stories mentally help me. Yeah. And they get me through because it makes me laugh. I know it sounds daft, but it does. It makes me laugh at the end of the day to look back and, like, I've still got them all on my phone. And sometimes you just look back and you think, oh, that happened. Oh, yeah, remember that. And, and it just cheers you up a bit. And I think that's the thing now is that, well, put it this way. Rob and Will have found all of our childhood videos that Dad used to record. We've got Christmas 1999 and, all these sort of things. And we found one of Dad gigging the other week. Well, he wasn't gigging the other week. He was gigging like years and years ago. It was late 90s. But the other week we found this video of Dad gigging. And in it, in the bar, he's doing something like I.O. Silver Lining. And the whole pub, they're all there, they're laughing, they're all joking. You got little kids running around and, all the disco lights and them great massive halogen par things that used to give you suntans. You know what? Can you remember?
Full of smoke, full of smoke.
Yeah, there's a haze of smoke above the bar.
Yeah.
And people all smoking and you know what I mean? All of that.
Those
and
are
the
the days.
Robin Willis says, how weird is it that nobody's sat like that?
Yeah.
At all. Right? And everybody's talking. And yeah, there would have been people like falling out in places. But the majority of it was people were genuinely laughing at each other, laughing with the band, laughing with other people around them. And I thought, that don't happen in society nowadays. Because what happens is people look on Instagram, they look on things, they compare themselves to other people in different areas of, different lifestyles and think, I need to be like that and that's what I need to be like on a night out. So all that fun has gone and now everybody wants to be, look at me, I'm important, I deserve, like, do you know what I'm trying to get at? It's a false lie, it's propaganda.
Yeah,
it is.
Everybody puts on a front. I never trust anything I see on Facebook, nothing at all. Because you can't, everybody puts the good stuff on Facebook, don't they? They don't put any shit on there.
No.
And that's what's good about this pod. We talk about our shit. We talk about, we've talked about what our good weeks look like, our bad days, and and stuff like that. We talk about that shit, and it's real, isn't it? It's not false. It's this stuff is truthful, and it comes from our heart and our brains and our friendship, doesn't it? That's what it's all about. Anyway, what month are we up to?
Well, we're on August, so we're just going to finish it off quickly because this is where it got better for me. So that beginning of the year, it was all a bit mismatched. I didn't really know what was going on. To be honest with you, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I was just going for the motions, and yeah, there was all of that. The good thing that happened, me and Helen actually properly became a couple in that, like in that period. But then we decided to go on holiday. So we went to Calabona, which was unbelievable. Loved every minute of it. And we're going again 2026. But what I was going to say with that was, when I got there, I fell ill. Straight away, I got sunstroke. And it was horrible. And so I was in bed for a whole day. And I thought, oh, please don't. But then after that, I was fine. I absolutely loved it. And I can't wait to go back. And then September came. And that was like a nice chill out sort of era. I got nice lessons. My lessons were going right. I got myself back in the gym. I completely stopped drinking at this point as well. And yeah, everything was going well. Then we went on holiday again in October to Torremolinos, and me and Helen got violently ill. We had sickness and diarrhea, and it just ruined the whole thing. Like, we literally had one day to go out together because I had it first, then she had it, and we had that last day. And then November comes, we got bonfire night and stuff, and that all went really well. And then Christmas has come, and it's just, I'm just so knackered.
Yeah.
And I'm so worn out. And I've just got to the point where I wasn't able to do this pod the other week because I was just working flat out, and I knew it was going to happen. And I know that you have to mentally prep for these things, but I don't think any of us have seen what would come in this year at that bar. It's been so busy. It's been unbelievable. And it's been great for business, don't get me wrong. And it's awesome that I'm a part of it. But on the other side to it, I'm like, please, can we just rest now? You know, my body's like killing me. I'm too old for this. I'm 35. You know, I'm past it.
Oh, these young
I'm 35, I'm past it.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
But,
poor old
no,
Charlie's
it's
sat there going, I'm in my 50s.
It's my birthday next week.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What date's that?
The 7th. The 7th, Wednesday.
Well, we need to we need to do a special pod on that day.
So it's that 7th of Jan. Oh, we'll see you before then, won't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Next Monday we do one, aren't we?
Yeah. Crikey, I would nearly there. Time goes so fast, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean?
It's unbelievable how quickly time flies, mate. And I completely appreciate what you've just done there, mate. A year in Joe's life, because it does and everybody out there probably hasn't dissected the year in that way, but there's so many ups and downs there, and what people go through. And it's like the podcast we're doing it, and it's making us busier, but it's great. And the bar's doing well, and the business is going well, and it's great. But you constant. I mean, I think me and Charlie have both recognised the fact that you've burnt yourself out a little bit towards the end of the year. But everything you're doing is great. You know, it's like your bar work, the band. You did loads of gigs before Christmas, and I came to a lot of them, and they were fucking brilliant. You did your comedy. You got back up and did 5 minutes comedy in Leek with me. That was great. But I think I think people need to be kind to themselves, and it's like what we've always said on this pod. There's three of us, so if ever there's a point where one of us can't do it for whatever reason, we're still going to keep podding. We've got three of us. We've all got your back. And me and Charlie, we'll always have your back, mate, when you're feeling like you're a bit under the cosh, shall we say. And it's good that you just speak up. And I think this is to everyone out there, the best thing that you can do if you're feeling run down, under the weather, bit down, bit depressed. Just speak out, talk to somebody about it, because it does help. And I'm just going back to what you said about your dad's gig. I'd love to see that video, by the way. There was a few things that resonated with me. First of all, you said the pub was full of smoke, so it was obviously before the smoking ban, which happened in 2006. I remember that well. You know, when I always said I was going to give up smoking when the smoking ban came in, because I didn't want to go and stand outside. But it's funny how you kind of you do. But I've not been drinking for the last 2 years, and the one thing that I have missed in that 2 years is like that pub banter with your mates, getting stuff off your chest, having a bit of a rant about stuff. This podcast does it for me now. You know, it's every week we get stuff off our chest. And it just goes to show that talking to people really, really does help. And as much as technology, AI, mobile phones are great, they help life in so many different ways, they stop that crucial social interaction that people need to do. It's what makes us human beings. It's what makes us tick, is like this kind of interaction. So just please, like, people out there, look after yourselves and be honest with yourselves and tell people if you're not quite feeling it. And people will have you back. You know, you'll have those knobs who want to put you down at every corner, but you'll also have good friends like us three who will always have each other's backs, and will always be there to support. So thanks for that, Joe. That was, I mean, I didn't put anywhere near. I just went, yeah, it was decent. Yeah, did a few gigs.
But like I said, I mean, I'm not saying. I mean, I'm not saying at all anything bad about what's gone off, because it's just been busy. That's all it is. It's just been busy. But like I say, I've got, you know, I'm trying to sort my lessons out at the same time. Obviously, we're trying to do this podcast. I'm still helping down at the shop because that's been mad busy this year as well. And then obviously the bar that's taken up pretty much all my Christmas, because that's where the focus has had to be. And it's just life. That's all it is. It's not a dig or anything. I'm just saying I'm genuinely burned out with everything at the minute. And that's why I didn't bother doing the pod, because I just needed to just, for once, instead of juggling everything about like I normally do, I just had to go, right, everybody over there, bar, I need to stick with you in this period and you alone. I can't focus on anything else because you're going to zap my energy. And that's what I've done. And we're nearly out now. We've got New Year's Eve to do. And then obviously the reason why I've done now is because I know that's when January comes, things do start to level out. But it's rough with the smooth, isn't it? That's life for you. You have to have times where you have to work damn hard. You're gonna have that time. And the problem I've had is I've spoke to people, like, people have phoned me up over Christmas that don't work. They don't have their own businesses. They don't have jobs. They don't do anything. And it's not at all in any way to say that that's a wrong life. It's I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you don't understand what it's like when you are working flat out. You don't understand how draining that is.
I think as well, like, if you busy people are successful people, and I think that's where you kind of have to go, right, you're doing what you're doing because you want a good life for yourself. There has to come a point where you do what you just said. I need to focus on this one thing. That's all I can do, and that's what I need to do. That's Charlie's sex change hospital, just letting him know that the bat's ready to have the head bitten off and his penis is ready to be removed. Shall we take a quick 10-minute break, guys? At that point, I think, we'll unpack some of that stuff. And I think Charlie's probably dying to start talking about farmyard animals and stuff again in the in the second half. Right, guys, we'll see you on the flip side.
Bye.
Bye. Keep saying bye. Bye.
We missed the cue, haven't we? Welcome back to the Funnyfarm Pod. Hey, we're all. I pressed record, and then we were all like, Joe blew his nose, and Charlie started coming up with shit that we'd forgot to do last week. So anyway, if you watched last week's episode, obviously Joe was not with us, but we had some consumer stuff that we talked about, and it was like name changes of stuff, and we were saying about I sent Jane out for some Opal Fruits, but she didn't know what they were because they've changed the name. It's Starburst now, isn't it? And we went like the Marathon is now the Snickers, and we wondered if you could tell us what Opal Fruits used to be priced and what they are now. I don't know.
Opal Fruits are Starburst, aren't they?
Yeah. Any idea on what they cost?
I remember they were 39p. Because I used to buy them when I went to school, and I used to sell them for £1 a pack, and I used to make a bit of money.
You could have probably charged them more at private school, couldn't you?
Yeah, to be fair with you, they were a lot better when they were Opal Fruits. I used to love I still call them Opal Fruits.
I do. That's why I didn't get none. So the story was I sent Jane out to the shop and she's like, do you want me to get you anything? I just get me a bag of Opal Fruits. And she came back, she's like, they ain't got Opal Fruits. And then she did an Uber order and she's like, I can't find Opal Fruits. I'm like, hang on. They're called Starburst now, aren't they? So she managed to do that. But the other thing that it's only 2 bits I'd got knocked down on my notepad about consumerism. Charlie said, I bet Joe is one of those people where it says like the price of something, like, so it might be cheese or something, and it'll be like, this is £3.49, but then underneath it says
gram,
the cost per gram.
Do
you do all that shit?
Depending on what it is. I mean, if it's, I wouldn't, like, when
my father-in-law used to.
Eggs, right? So at the minute, it just winds me up, some of this stuff, because when it's an egg, right? Who priced them? Like, this is what annoys me, because it comes from a hen, right? That's where an egg comes from. It's free. It's totally free. I understand farmers have got to make the money. I get that. But who said that eggs have to be, well, they used to be about 2 years ago, 89p for 6. The £1.60 now, so they've nearly doubled. Like,
and they're still the same fucking size, aren't they?
Like, what if the chickens ask for a pay rise? I mean, it's like, this is what gets me. I just think, like, what's going on here? Like, if it's something like that's manufactured, so let's go back to Opal Fruits, right? There's a lot of processing going off, isn't there? Like, they're adding bits in and they're putting that in, and you can kind of get, like, with a load of ingredients and all the people working. But an egg is an egg. It comes out of chickens.
Surely they've got to, like, put the egg, the hen up, haven't they? They've got to house it. Then they've got to feed it. Then they've got to collect them. So there's a process going on there.
There is, but
it does just come out the arse, though, doesn't it? The job
there is, but what I'm saying is, there's no real work going in, is there? I mean, it's like, you just.
You know what? Talking about eggs, there'll be Easter eggs out next week. We should.
I bet they're already in the shops. I bet they're already there.
Yeah.
Are they?
Well, not the full eggs, but the little bits. You know what I mean? So you've got your cream eggs there in there now, and mini eggs are there.
Joe, get us a video next time you go and show us that they've got.
I still need to put on the Cabriero thing, don't I? I still never did that. I tell you what, we'll put it on this pod. If you want me, right, to put me Cabriero, I don't know what you call it, Cabriero hunting. Right, if you want me to put that on here, I will. Just put a comment, and I'll do it. Whoever puts a comment, I'll do it.
Yeah. So have you got any idea what the best value per gram for cheese is? What brand? We always have that Cathedral City one, but I don't think that's the best value.
That's shut up.
Is there any difference between when you get your cheap Tesco
I don't find any
noggin
difference.
and then
again,
I don't find any difference between your normal sort of cheddar, your mature, extra mature, or your red Leicester. But once you start getting into the more refined stuff, you're like Balsan and you Edam and you Breeze and you Stiltons.
I mean, the thing is that it's like the way I see all of this stuff. Fruit, veg, poultry, meats, anything like that. There's nothing different about the basic range to the premium. Because let's be fair with you, a chicken breast is a chicken breast, isn't it? And people go, yeah, but it's pumped full of water and all this. And I just think, if you look at the actual content on them packages, right, you'll find, and I'll do this in a bit if you want, because I'll prove it, but you'll find that sometimes the premium ones have got less chicken breast percentage than the cheap one, because to make it premium, they're putting an additive in there, so it actually lessens the content of protein you're getting, the quantity of protein you're getting percentage wise. So it's
I can't wait for the BBC to pick us up on.
I mean, it just annoys me because it's like water, right? Here's one for you now. You go and fill up your car with petrol or diesel, right? Or diesel. How much is it at the minute for a litre of petrol?
I've got no idea.
£1.20.
About £1.25. All right. You go and pick up a litre of water. It's about £1.70. So petrol is cheaper than water. Work that out. That's what I just think. Why? What? Who's coming up with these prices? Where's it coming from? And it's anything that isn't manufactured. In my eyes, at the minute, is dearer than the things that are, and it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that because it's.
I bet.
Have you got Costco by you in where you are?
Yeah,
Costco?
but you have to be like a member of it, don't you?
I found out this week the Costco. I've got one by us in Chester. There's also one in Liverpool, and I just read that there was, because diesel's about £1.35, £1.36 at the moment. But I found out, somebody put a post on Facebook from Liverpool that there's this garage in Liverpool and it's doing diesel for £1.21 a litre. I've got a big car, haven't I? I've got a big tank on my car. So I thought I'll pop over there. Then somebody commented on the post, because there's a Costco less than 5 miles from there, Costco have got to have the cheapest fuel in a 5-mile radius. So it was £1.20 a litre in Costco. So it was even at a penny cheaper. I'm a member of Costco. So because my dad lives over in Liverpool, I normally go to the one in Chester to fill up. But because my dad was over there, picked them up on Christmas Eve, the day before Christmas Eve, I went and filled up there. But I saved myself. You save yourself about 10-15 quid, on a full tank.
Can you remember when we worked for that stationery company?
Yeah.
And you had your company car, and they always used to say that you had to get the cheapest petrol.
Yeah.
Can you remember Mark Field?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I found out recently he passed away.
I think he said, yeah.
But I remember saying to him once, we were driving to the conferencey thing that they did every year, and we'd all jumped in his car, and I can remember going, "What did you pay for your petrol?" And he just went, 20 quid every time I fill up. I'm not even looking at the price of petrol. But that itself, that was like an Astra, so a decent size, like probably a 2-litre Astra, 1.6 car, 20 quid to fill his tank. And that's, like, it's 20 years ago, isn't it? But it's mad now, isn't it? My car costs over 100 quid to fill up.
Well, it will do. I mean,
on diesel. Yeah, it's a big car.
Do you remember
a
few years ago, like fuel did go up quite a lot, and it was nearing £2 for a litre.
Yeah,
and
mental,
I remember one of my mates saying, and he goes, "Yeah, it don't affect me though." I says, "Why not?" He goes, "I only stick a tenner in anyway."
But anyway, if you viewers, listeners, whatever, the moral of this story is don't go and get a litre of water, drink a litre of petrol, it's cheaper. I always put that it's not suitable for kids, so we're okay.
But it's true, isn't it? Why?
Do you want a quick fire? Do you want a quick fire out?
Yeah, let's have some. It would be quick fire if you drank a fucking litre of petrol. Don't light your fag.
It's a new year one. It's only a quick one. It's only a quick one today, boys.
Go on then, mate.
All right.
Hey, why haven't you done a fucking jingle for this?
For the quick fire, I'll do a jingle.
Do a fucking jingle. You've got one job, Charlie. One job.
I might try and sort a jingle out for our because quick fire was never supposed to be a feature. It's just
but everyone likes it.
Yeah.
They look forward to it, mate. It's the creativity that you put into the pod, mate.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh well. Bastards. Right.
Your face looks really red.
It looks like you're sat by fire.
Can't wait to get rid of this. I really can't.
You're not still doing your cat under the table, are you? Right. Party or bed?
Judging by this week, bed.
You'll be working, won't you, actually? Oh, so maybe this one's more for you then.
Calm.
Chaos or calm?
Calm.
For New Year's Eve. Resolution or
resolution?
Resolution.
Yeah, like you always start off with a resolution, don't you?
We'll have to give our resolutions at the end.
I think we'll probably all got similar, haven't we? Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll do that before we wrap up. Okay, we've had this one quite a lot, but I'm just going to ask you again for New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. Fry up or gym?
Fry up on New Year's Day. The gyms aren't open anyway.
Yeah, but your fry up's weird. You've got pancakes.
Yeah, no, I've got to try and get all the products at reasonable prices and work out the cost per gram, and you know.
What about a cost per litre on maple syrup, mate? Is it cheaper or more expensive than petrol? Costco. I could get a Costco car. We could do a special at Costco.
Yeah, midnight or to sleep?
What?
Midnight or to sleep?
Oh, right, midnight. I was still.
Yeah, you got to
see the new year in, yeah.
Midnight.
Fireworks or dog hiding?
Fireworks.
Yeah, our Facebook group's going to be fired, isn't it?
My dog don't care about fireworks.
When we had a dog, she used to love her.
My dog's fine.
I think it's if you make a big deal of it. If you make a big deal of it, like it goes banging, it's only fireworks. Then they get we can get a bit of attention here.
Oh, they have ponies and all sorts around here who are quivering in their barns. Yeah, we have all that around here. Anyway, hopeful or hungover?
Hopeful.
Yeah, I know.
You're the only drinker on the pod, mate. You're the only one who drinks.
You know what? I bought a crate of 15 beers in, and I've still got, before Christmas, and I've still got like 9 left. I mean, me dad.
Really?
Yeah. Me and my dad were drinking them on Christmas Eve. We had about 3 each. Was it 18? It might have been 18. Yeah, I don't drink an awful lot these days.
No.
As I say, if I start getting into it, it's that off button, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, I ain't got one.
I don't want to sort of like trade.
I mean, I do drink. Don't get me wrong, I do. I don't really want to, but there's just something that we'll come on to about resolutions in a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm worse when I'm out than when I'm in the house. I think when I'm out and I'm chatting with everyone and the beer's flowing and you just don't realise, do you? And the next minute, I'm half naked on some sort of lamppost somewhere with me down by my ankles.
That's before he's had a pint, that.
What?
I say it's before he's had a pint, that. I want to be a woman!
That fella might be ringing me up again in a minute. Change or same?
Change. Yeah, change.
And 2026, hero or villain?
Probably on this pod, villain.
Well, you're going to be a bit of both, aren't you?
Hero.
We all want to be heroes. We want to help people. We want to help a lot of people, don't we?
Yeah.
But I suppose we're not going to be everybody's cup of tea, are we?
No, I think I've tagged myself as being the controversial one, haven't I? So. Which I'm happy with.
To be honest, I thought I'd get a lot more hate than I've got so far. I really did. I thought I'd be the one that everybody's like, I can't say that about that. You know what I mean? What are you on about? Farmers, they have to make the money on these eggs. What are you going on about?
It takes ages to round up that water. Yeah. Of course it's more expensive than petrol, you idiot.
Buxton?
I heard Charlie's pet cow. Then did you?
Yeah. Well, we got messages from the herd boys.
Yeah,
it is. It's Daisy. It's Daisy. Oh, hang on. She wants to say something else.
What he does in the privacy of his own home is his own business.
Daisy's New Year's resolution.
You're doing to that car.
Right, okay. We have had it's mainly messages off posts this week that I've been concentrating on, mainly because no fucker sent an email in. But anyway,
come on, people, send us some emails, make it funny. Come on.
We had one last week. We had. I thought this was the one last week. I haven't got it.
Yeah, Jimmy Fingers or something, wasn't
it? Yeah, he'd come on anonymous, but his email was Mickey Fingers or something. Anyway,
Mickey Fingers, that was it.
Anyway, I did. As we were mentioning earlier on, we've got other bits of our lives we have to concentrate on, our businesses, our family. So we do use AI to actually do some of our posts for us. And did you see me Boxing Day one? And it was like the pig and the cow fighting.
And somebody commented, I saw that,
Yeah. Well, I did an AI one, and it's just, we chat about AI. We can't do everything ourselves. We do need a little bit of help now and again, and why not use AI? Sorry, guys, but we use it. But anyway, somebody had posted on the AI, right? You have really got to stop using AI for bullshit like this. People rely on it too heavily, and it's worrying. It also looks shitty.
They've got a point. It does. I do agree with that, because there are some videos that we've done, short videos we've done, and you can tell that the AI's taken over some of that. When it's chopping it about, because it don't make sense. Like we've taken them off now, but there were a couple there that before we put them out, Sorry, we never put them out. It was when I was editing, and I thought that just does not make sense at all. It'll take something that we're on about, Charlie, throughout the podcast, and it's just absolute ramble. And you think, why do you think that's a good idea to put in?
Yeah.
Why would that work?
Yeah, I mean, I can see that, but I mean, that post that I put up on the Instagram, it was just about Boxing Day. What's Boxing Day all about? I think it was. You know, it was just.
There was a couple of cows boxing, and it is what it is.
There's a cow and a pig boxing, and all the animals in the background. You know me with farmyard animals. I just thought it was boss. Anyway,
maybe the person who posted the comment wants to apply for a free internship to do our social media content.
Apply. Definitely apply.
They can quite gladly come on the pod and you know, we can have a chat and see why it is. But I don't think people would be relying on that much. You know what I mean? I wasn't about to say that we're about to go to fucking war with Russia or anything like that. That's not what we were implying. It was just asking a question about Boxing Day. So I don't think people relying on that. Anyway, thank you for your comments. We appreciate it because, as we said earlier, it actually drives our algorithm. So that's great. But I did comment with, I bet you're fun at parties.
Did he come back to that?
No.
I saw that you'd replied.
I did also say, you know, you need to watch the actual podcasts to actually.
Yeah, and it might make more sense in that respect. Yeah.
Anyway, me and Chris were discussing this guy last week. It's a guy called Kev. I have actually asked him to come on the pod. I don't know if you've seen our messages, and he said, you know, he said he didn't want to come on the pod, but he listens to them, and he gets a buzz, and he likes commenting on our posts, which is fair enough. Carry on, Kev. You're brilliant. So,
he's a good lad, Kev.
Yeah. You did a short about it was Joe's rant about the price of Pepsi Max, actually. So this is quite good. This is quite good off Kev, and Kev's come back with. When I was a lad, a bag of crisps was 7p and snaps. I don't know what snaps were 5p.
Yeah, well, I still have snaps.
No, I don't.
You got the picture of like a dinosaur or something on a man. Oh no, it's a. Is it a dragon? Yeah.
I don't know. Don't know much.
Snaps the magic dragon. Go on, say it, Joe. Say it. It's Puff, not Snap.
Anyway, I snapped for 5p. When I started smoking, 10p and 8, 59p, and the corner shop sold singles, which was handy because when I was 11, it could be difficult to raise 59p for the full pack of 10. Not that you can even buy 10 now. You can't buy 10. When I was 15, I could get a real pint in my local for 67 pence. A kid back then could drink and smoke off what they made on a paper round. Kids today just can't enjoy what we had.
I loved that, but I read that one. I did have a bit of a chuckle.
You're brilliant. Kev, you're brilliant. You just carry on what you're doing, mate. Can we put this out on a short so we watch this as well, please, boys?
I've just put the one from last week out. It doesn't mention his name, but he'll know who he is. Yeah. It's doing well as well. I think it was over 600 views on the last check. So,
yeah. So I did one of the posts I put out last couple of weeks. Over the last week is the butcher's queue that I got into on Christmas Eve, and it's been probably one of the best viewed posts, which is crazy. It was about a 15-second video, but anyway, Kev popped back up on this one. So we've had a few comments on this.
He's like a little jack in a box, isn't he? Just
he's brilliant. I'd rather have beans on toast than wait in the queue for a turkey. Fuck that. Anyway, thanks to the point. Thanks, Kev.
Beans on toast.
Yeah.
Somebody else commented, didn't they, about why aren't people planning Christmas better or something? Like,
but somebody had put like good to see people using local butchers, which is great. And yet there was the other one about why aren't people planning better? But everybody's got their own opinion. I think it's great for the butcher. He made. He's a great. I go there all the time. He's a great butcher. Massey's in Heswell. Cha-ching. There you go.
Are they related to Massey Ferguson's red tractors?
Well, yeah, I like that, Chris. I like that. Anyway, and I thought another good post on the butcher's was I thought you had announced a Funnyfarm pod tour, and that was the ticket line.
Oh, is that Dino?
Do you know?
Do you imagine?
Somebody thought that was good.
We will have a Funnyfarm pod tour at some point when you guys start like subscribing and getting on that Patreon. We'll do a Funnyfarm live pod. Yeah. There's been a suggestion actually, because there's been a few podcasts that have done lives at the Nottingham Comedy Festival. So I think that'd be quite. We need to get people like who would come and see it, because the last thing we want to do is us three on stage and there's less people in the audience.
Yeah. We've only been going 6 weeks. We've only been going 6 weeks.
I know.
Right. Okay then. So next, let's get on with this then. Let's crack along. Welcome to the. Causing harm, talking full of charm. It's the Funnyfarm
Showdown.
And welcome to the Funnyfarm Showdown. And today's category is animals most likely to set up a pyramid scheme.
Most likely to set up or settle?
A pyramid scheme.
Set up a pyramid.
Set up. To start a pyramid scheme.
Wasp.
What? Okay,
a wasp.
Chris has gone for it. Oh, I thought you were going to say monkey.
Human.
No, you fucking take the piss out of me when I say I can't. I can't think of any monkey that would, because they're not really crafty, are they? But wasps are crafty bastards, aren't they? And they're evil. They sting you. They're not nice. I think a wasp would be. Yeah, I think if you were to like humanize a wasp, they would be a horrible kind of Putin type Trump character, selfish, only out for themselves. They don't really. I mean, they eat green fly. That was what, because I asked the question once: what do wasps offer to the world, to the ecosystem that we live in? And apparently, they eat green fly, so it helps your garden, keeps the green fly down. But they basically don't offer anything. They're out for themselves. They're not like bees. Bees are wonderful. Similar kind of creatures, but wasps, I just think wasps are fucking evil creatures, and they'd be setting up some kind of multi-level marketing or pyramid scheme or affiliate marketing scheme where you get fuck all out of it when you pay thousands of pounds, just run by absolute total bellends, the queen wasp at the top there. Wasp. I'm going wasp.
Okay, wasp. There you go. That's a compelling examination of a wasp there, Chris.
You'd imagine that I'd been given heads up on this, and I promise you, I have
why
not.
Why would I give a heads up on it? Because there's no way you came up with that.
I came up with it completely off the cuff, mate. I do hate wasps, though.
I've just found out one of this as well. I just found out. I just brought it up the randomizer before. Go on.
I don't know, probably.
Joe's are always brilliant. Joe could win every week on this one. The kangaroo was class.
I won last week, and I won off a vote off a dog. I had to get the vote.
Oh, yeah, Slinky's bollocks were heard on the pod last week as well, guys. I'm going to clip that one.
No, I think animal most likely to set up a pyramid scheme. My cat. Right, it would.
Your
because
cat.
The thing is, what he does is, but what happens is, you get up in the morning, right, and you have to feed him. It's like, there's no choice about it. You've got to feed him. And so, and not only that, there's now other cats that come into the house that he keeps bringing round. So it's like the more food that keeps going, the more I have to restock it. So I'm already working for him. You know what I'm saying? So he's not only going on his own species, like wasps, he's actually going for anything. So anybody's like falling into this pyramid trap of like, you know, getting food for him. So yeah, that's about it, man. Yeah.
So Solomon the cat.
Solomon the cat. Okay. Well, my thoughts. I haven't had long to think about this. Only since having my cup of tea. Is a fox. They are notoriously slimy, aren't they?
Well, they say sly like a fox, don't they? But I don't think foxes are that bad.
So I've got a hair trapped in my lip.
They are.
I think it's gone. Yeah. Yeah, one of the hairs off my moustache was trapped in my lip, and it was doing me head in.
Yeah, so foxes are notoriously sly. I mean, and they know every animal in the wood or the forest. They know them all. So they've got they've got a good audience there. They can they can enroll people onto their pyramid scheme quite easily. You know, they travel everywhere. You know, I just think foxes and why don't you think a fox is sly?
I just think foxes get a bad rap. They like people like farmers will say that they come in and eat my chickens, but that is just what everyone does, isn't it? They find the food and they go for it, and then you just get these like, I mean, Joe probably knows a few of them from private school. You get these bellends on horses chasing them around the place, don't you? And then they get ripped to bits, and like you never see a fox. I mean, we've got one that
we used to keep chickens in Liverpool. When I was living in Liverpool, we used to keep chickens. And
the plot thickens on why he's such a farmsman.
And you know, have you ever seen it when like a fox has gone in and done like a chicken coop? Do you know what happens? They rip the heads off all the chickens, every chicken in there, and they'll probably just take one. They kill everything in there and probably just take one.
Yeah, but don't ever. Surely that's like, you know, like wasps flying. They just sting fucking everybody, don't you? You're having a quiet pint in beer garden, and they just attack everybody.
How many times have you been stung by a wasp, Chris? And when was the last time?
Never.
And it bloody.
There you go.
That's because I avoid them, you see, because they're fucking sly. I don't want to join their pyramid scheme, mate. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just don't. I just think foxes are just wild dogs, aren't they? That are nice, really. They eat what they can. I mean, you don't. The thing is, the worst thing they do is they go in and they kill stuff, like. But like, you know, Solomon probably brings a mouse or two back to the door. It's like a present for the human. It's just like, yeah, I don't. Yeah. I mean, Slinky's not done it, but he's only got little legs. He's not very fast. You know what I mean? I set him off at squirrels in Bramcote Park, and it's dead funny because the squirrels are just so fast, and he's not. But no, I can't get on board. I don't know. I can't get on board with a fox. But then Solomon, I don't know, because Solomon's just bringing his girlfriend back for a bit, isn't he? And yeah, and then you're the
He's not getting into a scheme of anything, isn't he? He's not like.
But I suppose if you do look at it, like Joe's being kind of led down the garden path and conned into feeding everybody else's cats. So yeah,
he does like grooming cats first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for Solomon.
You're going for Solomon. I can't go for Wasp, can I?
That's your own.
I don't know, because I think both of your arguments are decent, but I just don't like. I can't go down the route of Fox. I never vote for you though, do I, Charlie?
No, it's okay. It's okay. That's what it's all about. I know you and fucking Joe in cahoots over this.
Hang on. I haven't made my final.
The only way I won last week was because of fucking Slinky.
And he definitely went for lamb, didn't he, rather than lemming? Yeah. But I don't know. I think it's got. I've got to go for the cat, mate. I'm sorry.
You've won again, Joe.
I think it's because a fox is a dog, and I love dogs, and I don't really like cats, so I'm on board with the fact that Solomon's a sneaky, sly cunt.
What would you have chosen, though, Joe?
I probably would have gone fox, to be honest. I really wouldn't, because I mean, I know where you're coming from with a wasp, Chris, but they are literally they're not really pyramids, they're just bullies. You know, like, they literally just bully. They don't like get you on board, do they? If anything, they like put you off. They're territorial.
Yeah.
Like, this is out.
They're more like
this
traffic
is my
wardens, aren't they, I
territory, and
suppose,
you're not having any of it. That's kind of like how I see
Yeah.
wasps as though at least with a fox, it'd be like, follow me, and you know, just follow me here. Relax.
But it's the evil mentality of a wasp beats the fox, I think.
No, but I think a fox would get you into a room, wouldn't he, to sell you a pyramid scheme?
But the fox, when the fox enters the chicken coop and kills everything in it, it is, even if he only takes one, right? He's killed the rest just because in case the police, you know, he's got no witnesses there. Whereas the wasp, they're just evil. The fox is doing it for food. The wasp stings you. Yeah, and that's where I'm going with this. So a pyramid scheme's a sting, innit? It's just a sting. But anyway, Solomon the cat's one. We love pussy on this pod. We truly do love pussy. Joe loves grooming pussy every morning. Yeah. What have we got left to do, guys? Because Joe's got.
We're only going to go through our New Year's resolutions.
We'll finish on this.
How many are we having?
I'm going to have to go soon.
Yeah. How many are we having?
Just the one.
Just the one. It's easy for me then. Smoking.
Yeah.
Smoking.
Got to give it up, mate. It makes me feel
mine's
bad.
a bit different. I'm literally. I'll tell you now. I'm going to live a whole year according to what AI tells me to do. So you'll see what happens.
Wow.
And you won't know. But everything I do will be because AI's told me to do it. And honestly, go on ChatGPT.
I'm going to see if AI thinks I should give up smoking.
ChatGPT and say, plan my whole year of 2026 and put in everything you do and just see what it comes back with. I'm making that my challenge next year. Because apparently, according to it...
Okay. No. Mine's dead boring. I'm just packing in chocolate. But if you all want to know how Joe gets on this challenge, you've heard it now. You have to tune in. You need to subscribe to us. You need to get on Patreon. In fact, on Patreon, you're going to have all the dodgy bits that Joe does.
Dodgy bits. Pussy grooming in the back alley, boy.
I'll just say it now, quick. So, what it is, I put everything in. So all of the work schedules, all of the money that I earn, everything, all of like my friends and family that I meet up with, and timing for the pods and stuff. I put the whole lot in, right? And I've said, how do I become a mega success by January the 1st, 2027? Is it possible? And it just put back, yes, stick with this plan. If you want, we can do it day by day. So I'm going to see if this really does work. Okay. And I'm not gonna fray from it. I'm going to literally see if it works.
So every day have you got
every day
something
it
that tells you to do
something? And to be honest with you, I've already given it a go yesterday and today, like just to see what's what.
So I've put in there, should I give up smoking for the new year? And it's put the short answer, yes, but not because it's new year, new you. Do it because it gives you control back. Here's a grounded, no preach take. Reasons for quitting smoking: better sleep, more energy, less anxiety, better breathing when walking, more money without trying. So that is good, isn't it? It's good. But what did you put in there?
It will take.
How can I?
I don't know. I can't really find it on here without going off the cam. But I put something along the lines of how to make 2026 my most successful year ever. And then it like came up with a load of how it always does, like you need to focus on getting more sleep and eating healthy and all that. And then it says, right, this is what I want to do. I want to become a millionaire by January the 1st, 2027. I says I want to focus on my businesses. I says I want to focus on the gym and get fit and healthy. And it says these are the hours of work right now. This is the money that I'm bringing in right now. Is it possible? And it just said, absolutely, yes. And it says, great. How do I start? And it says, if you like, we can do this day by day. And I was like, let's do it. So on January the 1st, right, I'm on my road to becoming a millionaire. It guarantees me a millionaire, right? Didn't say which way. Could be negative, but said a millionaire by January the 1st, 2027. So watch this space because it's, according to AI, it's happening.
This is a big statement, this, Joe. This is a big statement. We could have a
well, we'll see what AI tells us to do. That's it. That's what we're doing.
So I've put how to make 2026 your most successful year and turn your podcast into a proper success. And it says, first, redefine success. This matters. If you choose vanity numbers, you'll burn out. For you, success should be consistent output, not perfection, growing a recognizable voice, real engagement, comments, DMs, shares, one clear direction for monetization. So there's some good tips in here for us, actually, because is it, is the way to go Facebook? Is it, obviously we're going to go on lots of different mediums. People pick us up on YouTube and everything, but yeah, I suppose like focus is a key thing. But I'm really interested to see how this goes. I'm guessing giving up smoking is going to be part of it though, because that's going to save you however much you spend. I mean, I'm probably spending like 60, 70 quid a week on cigarettes. So
I've got to be completely transparent with it, because if you make one wrong move, like if you don't tell it like something, it's not going to pick it up, is it? So I've got to go and sit down on a whole day, like, well, tomorrow, and tell it absolutely everything: finances, health, lifestyle, jobs, absolutely everything. And just see in a year what it does. I highly, highly doubt I'll be a millionaire by the 1st of January, but let's just see how it can actually implement in my life and see what success it can actually bring. You don't know.
Yeah. Well, the fact of the matter is, if you like break it down like business wise, marginal gains is what you need, and small changes and compound. I don't know if you've read the book The Compound Effect. It's a really good book. And it like the fact of the matter is, I mean, the one statement that always resonates with me is like, if you want to be a millionaire, hang about with billionaires, and that kind of mentality. Aim high, set your goals 10 times what you think you can achieve. And if you don't if you stick to this and you don't become a millionaire in this year, you will definitely have more money than you've got now on the 1st of January 2027. I would, unless if you follow what you're doing, I would almost bet my house on the fact that would happen, because you're doing the right things, aren't you? You're kind of focusing on your health, focusing on your finances, not wasting money. That's a big one. That's a big one where people, certainly I've learned over the last 2 years, I don't need to earn as much money to fund my lifestyle now. I've given up drinking, not by a long shot. I'd need another 10, 12 grand a year, or 10, 12 grand. I'd be 10 to 12,000 pounds worse off every year.
I do think there is going to be one problem though. If it does tell me in a few months' time, right, let's pack up sway music lessons, what am I going to do when it comes to that? because obviously that's my main income. What if it tells me to do that? So I do start to think about some things like that, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Yeah, that's all I can really say there.
It's going to be an interesting experiment. This
Yeah,
could be off
could
Facebook.
be.
Are you going to video journal it every day?
Day.
Are you going to put that out live, or are you just going to do it for yourself?
I'll do Facebook stories, but what I'll do is we'll make a separate bit on the Funny Farm where people who haven't got me on Facebook can watch it on YouTube somewhere. We'll figure it out. We'll sort it. Yeah. So it's going to be a really interesting year. I'm telling you, it's going to be so strange, but give it a go.
I feel like I've let myself down a little bit by just saying I'm going to give up smoking, because yours is really good.
Well.
Yours is really good.
You know what? At least we're prolonging our lives. Anyway. It's okay. I've still got a few days.
I love these.
I don't.
I won the other night.
I love them.
What is
I love them.
I
bet you like those toffees as well, don't you? Those little toffees.
What else we got here? We've got there, James.
Right, guys, I'm gonna have to go because I've got a lesson.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Email us, hello@funnyfarmpod.co.uk. Join us on Patreon, patreon.com/funnyfarmpod. Keep commenting so Charlie has something to do with his herd. And keep being controversial. We love it. We've been 3 wise men. You've been wonderful. Bye. See you next week.
Bye. Bye-bye.